3, 2.
Yo, what's happening? It's your boy PapaDuck. You already know you back on the PapaDuck podcast. And tonight, we got a special guest, man. One of my partners, been knowing him for years, you know what I'm saying? Always showed me love when we came down to the city, man, like on some real mob shit.
Duval.
I can say that, you know what I'm saying? I can vouch for that.
Sure.
So with no further ado, I got my dog Collie on, Uncle Frank.
Cousin Frank.
But
Frank. I'm Unc to the YNs.
Trash.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They call me OGYN, YN OG or whatever they call it. Young OG.
Right.
They call me a young OG. I go for it.
They call me the same thing, OG. So I guess that's when you know, shit. It's good we made it that far, so no
For
complaints
sure.
there. You know what I'm saying? So
None at all. I'm happy with the wisdom I got.
definitely, man. So shit, just let them know, bro, where you from. You know what I'm saying? What you got going?
Oh, man.
Shit.
Hey, man, I appreciate you having me, though, Duck, for real, first and foremost. But,
Definitely.
man, I'm from that county, man. Duval, nigga. You hear me?
Right.
Jacksonville, Florida. Where they hang them and bang them and hang them. Hang them and bang them, nigga. However they say it,
Yeah.
that's what happens.
Jack and kill.
Jack and kill, so keep it real.
Definitely,
We don't
man.
care nothing about how you feel.
Yeah, definitely. Jacksonville, I ain't gonna lie, Jacksonville always showed me love. You know what I'm saying? I never had no issue with the Ville. It's all love, man.
Yeah.
Like I say, man, when we used to come down there, bro, you damn sure y'all show the love, bro. Y'all treat us like real family.
Listen, you and your team, y'all had that same energy me and my team had. Hustle out. I went, hey, and I ain't gonna lie, you the one made me go get the logo. The logo
Right.
done. When Duck used to come through, I had to go get the Hustle House logo done on them, man, because they came
Right.
through looking like, I'm like, oh, man, hold on, man. Them boys moving like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, I appreciate it. You made us go to the drawing board and go get a real logo on their ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right, man. Shout out to nephew, too, man. You know what I'm saying?
What's
The
up?
squad, man. Definitely. Like I say, man, shit, like, I know you got a lot going on with you're doing your skits with Country Wayne. That's big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's big. I know for y'all who follow that, you know, definitely, man, y'all tap into that. With that, that's a big achievement, though. You know what I'm saying?
Thankful, man. You know what's so crazy, though, Duck, is like one thing had to happen to make something bigger happen.
Right.
You know, we've been in the strip club business for a long time, man. When I lost bruh, 2011, I had to carry the weight.
Right.
And I was in the strip club for another 13, 14 years after he passed away, and then, you know, finally, you know, it came to an end. But man, I had to step out on faith.
Right.
Because a lot of stuff came with the closing of Mascara. Mascara is the #1 gentleman's club in the city.
Right.
Mascara is the blueprint of strip clubs. Right. And when it shut down, it changed the city. It changed the atmosphere. It changed the energy. It changed the money. You know what I'm saying? And I had to reset myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I stepped out on faith, man. I went down there to Atlanta, man. Got with Wayne them. Wayne them liked the vibe.
Right.
Put me in position.
Right.
It was up from there.
Yeah.
You throw me a ball, I'm running it.
I already know.
I'm knocking everybody down trying to get to the finish line. You hear me?
Straight up.
So yeah, get out of my way.
Yeah. That's what's up, man. That what's up. I definitely want to say, man, yeah, I salute you for that shit, though.
Yeah.
Definitely. Just, you know, you're a real nigga, man. You can go to any city, put out, like, you know, most folk don't understand that, man. You know, a lot of say that, you know, real this, real that. But a real nigga can go and scan the room, scan the city, and know how to move.
Definitely.
Some niggas don't. Like I say, when shit happen to niggas never say what they was doing for that to happen to them.
Exactly.
That's the story they don't say. Oh, this happened, this nigga did this, nigga did it. Well, what the hell was you doing for that to happen? Cause I done been to plenty cities, dog. I ain't never, you know, thank for the Most High. Every city I went in, from Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas, Texas, I don't care, wherever I been, never had an issue.
Yeah.
And I just I had to understand that's how real, that's some OG shit. That's how real niggas, you know, move. So I gotta salute you for that. You know what I'm saying? Being able to change the environment and still shit, do you.
And like you said, Duck, man, you gotta know how to move. You gotta know how to respect, for one.
Right.
and know how to, don't go in and just say that fucking with the niggas' hoes.
Great.
But that nigga gonna tap you on the shoulder, hey, nigga, that's my hoe.
That's real.
Territorial, you know what I'm saying? But make sure everything clear. Now, I ain't saying be no sucker, a man is a man, but when you know you in somebody else's land, then you already know, like, okay, who that is. First of all, when you step in somebody else's territory with your chest out, you gonna get that bitch punched in.
Straight up.
Regardless. Right. And one thing I do always do, Duck, and I get that from bruh, my mama passed it down from my grandma, all them, man. Hey, man, put God first, G-O-D,
right, and
let him navigate. You know what I'm saying? So you know where you at when you got that. When you locked in with G-O-D, you already know. You can smell danger.
Right.
Like, hey, he ain't gonna let you go that way.
Right.
I stayed prayed up. I don't give a damn. If I was in Waycross, one of the small, nigga, I'm praying up, make sure I'm scrapped up, and I'm making sure I'm paying attention. God first, though, baby. That's that shield.
Right.
That comfort zone.
Right.
So yeah.
That's real, man. That's real. I definitely want to touch on bruh too, man. I just want to say I was lucky to meet him.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna just say this because I'm in your face. This nigga here just it was something special.
Yeah.
Big hard. I seen it. I ain't like that's why I say I like when I experience it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I knew bruh firsthand.
Yeah.
I seen it.
Yeah.
He got a big heart. He one of them dudes that he gonna move according to the temperature. That's what I like about him. That's one thing I did love about him. He gonna move according to the temperature. Meaning, if it's that, it's gonna be that.
Yeah.
If it's love, it's gonna be love. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no in between.
Ain't no in between. So I damn sure want to say that, man. I got an opportunity to meet, bro. Hang with, bro. Been around, bro. Like I seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
Dude had a big ass heart, dog.
Big ass heart.
Big heart.
It's big ass guns too, because if your nigga said if you want the problem, we come with the problem, man. That boy like hot or cold.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, boy, when God came and got him, I knew it was for a greater reason because I know how God rock.
Right.
But at the same time, Duck, boy, I ain't know how to accept that shit.
I know.
I ain't know how to accept that one because, you know, we always been like 1 year, but we 11 months apart, for real. But we always been to where we were never separated. Like 1 year apart, my mother and my father was so young when they had us. We were like in the family orphan. We'd be with my auntie 1 year. Then we go with my grandma 1 year. We go back to my mama. My dad, they remarried. We stayed with him. I mean, we probably growing up, we probably ended up like in 7 different family households.
Right.
But one thing they never did was separated us.
Right.
So we grew up wearing the same size clothes, shoes, everything. So we shared everything.
Right.
And then when we hit the block, get what? We shared the shoebox.
Yeah, right.
When it got bigger, we shared the safe.
Right.
When it got bigger, we shared the bank account.
Right.
It took us to probably like, we were 25, 26. We say, God damn, bro, we got to bust down. Because I told him, because he was a little more flamboyant than me. I said, bro, you spending too much money on your hoes.
Right.
I got a little chick that's in college. She got a Nissan Sentra with some tin on it. You know what I'm saying? No rim, nothing. That nigga chick's coming out of Miami. You know how they is. So he had that Scarface mentality. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you spending way more money than me. Than we had got to the point where, you know what? Let's bust down and then put this up.
Right.
And that's how we rock. But we had to. The reason why I say that is that's how in tune we was to sharing everything.
Right.
And he ended up going to Fed prison for 8 years.
Right.
I didn't know God was preparing me 6 years later to really come grab him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because a lot of people thought when he went to Fed prison in 2000, he got out in 2005, 8 years back. That's how long he was in there. And you know, a lot of people counted me out then. Because we had clubs and shit.
Right.
And I held all that shit down.
Right.
Because of my work ethic.
Right.
Because of who I am, who God made me to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was the big-hearted nigga. He was the loving nigga. I was that nigga in the background, making sure the motherfucking bills was paid. Right. Making sure we had what we needed, making sure the billboards was out, making sure the studio was straight. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the one that was favored. You know what I'm saying? But me, we was the same, but we were different. But together, it's like motherfucker couldn't get around them two brothers. Right. Bitch, you gonna get. They used to say they call us Sean, and his nickname was Sean. My name's Frank. That nigga could be done did something across town, got in the fight, shootout, whatever. Sean and Frank did it. I wasn't even know.
Right.
Same vice versa. Frank and Sean did it. Right. Our names was one.
Right.
That's how tight it was. And like I said, when he went to Fed, bro, I'm like, I gotta hold it down. I gotta keep his name alive.
Got to.
I'm talking about when he came home, he was one of the biggest rappers alive in our little region. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he wasn't really rapping then. When he came home from Fed, he started rapping.
Right.
But that nigga was talking that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drop some of this shit for his Boss Week this year. I'm gonna drop some of his stuff and drop some documentary, some of the tapes. I know y'all probably on some of those tapes. We had that Canon camera, them little DVI. Man, we got about 500 tapes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All them tapes like 2 hours long.
Ready to go.
Imagine
I got
that.
a box on. I got a whole case on myself. The small little tapes from all. I know y'all don't know. We got some. Man, we got some everything.
We gotta render them bitches and go ahead and chop it up and tell that story, because the story is impactful, man. And if you tell it the right way, it'll change the people's lives. And like I said, when Brock was taken away 6 years later, I realized that God had done prepared me for that time.
Right.
He got killed in front of a church called One Accord, big ass church. On the ground. I'm the first one to the scene. See my brother on the ground. Look up, church say One Accord, the big letters. They painted this on. It was one of them churches in the hood. They put One Accord. It sit on I-10. Every time you go down the expressway, I could see it. I used to question God like, how? And he got so crazy. The exit he got murdered on was exit 360.
Right.
Know what 360 is?
Full complete circle.
Full complete circle. The world.
Right.
That's what I took. The world. I took it in as the world. 360.
Right.
One Accord. I'm like, I can't even get my family on One Accord. Why the hell am I? Because I knew I was gonna keep I knew I was gonna keep his spirit alive. The first 3 years, I started calling it Mob Boss Week. You see his shirt? 3 years. I'm thinking it would have been by him. I'm thinking it would have been by him. But I couldn't get through some doors, Duck, because they seen that mob on there. We had already had our backstory, so EWC, you know, it's EWU now. EWC is EWU now. But anyway, trying to go over there and do, you know, the Boss Week stuff, Mob Boss Week at the time. Right. Door slammed in my face because they kept seeing that mob. God was like, man, listen, man, take that mob down. Make that acronym, Men of Balance. I took his real name, LaMarcus Wilcox, Men of Balance. You know what I'm saying? Them the bosses, them the men of balance. You gotta have balance in this world. You gotta have a scale. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good and bad, right and wrong. And you know your life. You two people you can't lie to. Right. Yourself and God.
That's true. That's real.
Yeah. When I took it off and made it plural, it's about the ducks now. Right. It's about the dog mans. Right. It's about influential individuals that can reach down and give a younger jit or chick hope, because that's what they be needing. Yeah. We grow up with no guidance, bro. Like we ain't even grow up understanding our credit score and how to use that to utilize our business, to open up our business and go and get the real money, go buy this land and these houses and when I done that, when I took it and made it plural, doors start opening up. Now I got my non-profit, Men of Balance, the Marco Wilcox Men of Balance. And that thing's starting to formulate, you know what I'm saying? I get in the ring 2017 I added the guns down, gloves up, because there's been a lot of gun violence. Right. Unnecessary gun violence. Like these niggas wasn't killing, they was murking.
Going on the grave, pissing on them.
They was doing it.
Video.
Like they were asking for death. They were like bringing like come on death. And I'm like, man, I'm saying I talked to Fulio one time, and I'm like, bro, I mean, you're talented, man. You can change the people's lives. He listened to him. He said, "Yeah, out here, this shit real." Wow. Things that happen that can't be taken back. And I understood it because I done been to war before. I fuck with both of them. I fuck with Ace too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man. Like, bro, need y'all boys to be here for the future. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we need more of that. Definitely. And that's in every city, though, dog. Like, every city you go in, it's the same. Even my city, man. Them niggas shot 2 brothers, left them in the car. Just slumped right on the block. Like, it's unnecessary shit, man.
And it's us.
Yeah.
It's us against us.
Yeah.
Huh?
Unnecessary shit. But that's why I say that with Boss Week, that was a good move.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For y'all that don't know what Boss Week is, you can explain to them what it is, man, in Jacksonville. And I was a part of it.
Yeah.
You definitely had me a part of it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
you
shit,
did. You did a year. Yeah, you did a couple years with us, I think.
I appreciate that, yeah.
It's this 13th year anniversary. So it's like Boss Week is a week of fun, of course. We do the basketball, you know, the celebrity basketball. I think that's what you did.
Yeah, I did,
right?
yeah.
Celebrity basketball. And that was at EWC. They finally let me in.
Yeah, yeah.
The celebrity basketball, and it'd be fundraisers. We'll raise money and give, you know, some scholarships out.
Yeah.
I think we gave a scholarship out that year for like $2,000 or something like that to a kid. Raise money for the back to school, because back to school is right after. Boss Week fall in July. Bro was killed July 9th, 2011. So it always fall somewhere within that week or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like this year, it falls on July 9th on a Wednesday, and we go from Wednesday to Sunday, which is the 13th of July. Okay. And every day is something that's educational for the youth, that they can get involved with, learn some shit, like I said, the financial literacy. Right. But we bring bosses together. Right. I had Rick Ross in town one time, you know, they're influential. Right. So it just give that impact, and it allows the kids to see what they can't normally see for free. You know what I'm saying? Right. And the bosses just, give them some game, however you want to give it to them. You know what I'm saying? Give them some game. You know
definitely more of that, man. That guidance, because, you know, the internet just done made it, you know, too accessible. And them niggas getting way more money than shit. They getting money, boy. Yeah. You just getting money. You know what I'm saying?
That too.
They getting money, man.
Yeah. They get money, but they don't know what to do with the money.
They don't know what to do with it. The big finale. The big finale that y'all, you know what I'm saying, y'all gotta lay around for. I don't wanna do the honors, cause this is gonna be epic here. This shit finna be epic. You hear me? Yeah. I'd rather you do the honors, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna tell them a little bit about this particular epic situation that's gonna occur soon. Right. Like I said, there was a lot of gun violence that was going on as I was, you know, growing from doing the Boss Week year and year. The gun violence started getting worse, so we added in it guns down, gloves up, or you know, put them knuckles up, man. What's happening? Get in this ring. So we added the boxing portion of it, which now that I do, 2017, I got in the ring myself with a guy named Reggie, High Life Reggie. He had a strip club. I had a strip club. It was only right for us to bump. Right. We brought the city out. Right. It was local, but it was big. And the message and still is, put some respect on it. Like, the kids getting caught up in the crossfire. The women getting caught up in the crossfire. The elderly getting caught up in the crossfire. Right. We was asking the jits, like, okay, if it's absolutely necessary for y'all to go to war, just respect. Right. Especially the kids. Especially, yeah. So that's the message for me getting in the ring. Like, I tell everybody before I get in the ring, and that's how I beat them too. Because they mind be on that money. Right. My mind be on the message. Right. I'm getting there swinging these dukes, trying to knock on there just to show up for the message to be loud and clear. Because I stand on it. I done lost some kids out here in Jacksonville, man. This year right here is 2 kids that I'm representing, and I'm getting my uniform done now. where I'm putting their face on my uniform because I'm fighting in their name, in their spirit, in their families, and their mother. Their mother, you know, both of them must 2 kids, man. One of them named Prince Holland. He got killed a couple of years ago, about 2 years ago. He was a football player, you know, Pop Warner or whatever.
Right.
And he had to get a ride home with his coach, him and 2 other kids. You know, it'd be gangsters out there doing these football coaches be really street niggas, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So whatever problem he had in the street, they caught him in the car, and the kid got hit.
Right.
All the kids got hit, but just, Prince Holland got killed. Fast forward to this year. This was in 2022, I think. Fast forward this year. Dude see his ops, a couple dudes see their op. He walking with this kid. This kid was a little football player too. They were stars. Both of these little kids were stars on the team. And this particular kid, his name is Breon, what's Breon's last name? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's Holland Allen. Breon Allen. And they see the op, they walking from the store. The op is LeBreon's cousin. They see the kid. I'm talking about the cameras around the counter. You can hear it. Yo, what? Op get hit up. He lived. Kid shot in the middle of the forehead.
Damn.
That's just one of the bullets. But that's the one that took him out. 7 years old, bro.
Yeah,
7
crazy.
years old, bro.
That's crazy.
And that's why I be trying to say, I'm looking at the camera, 7 years old.
Yeah.
So that's what God put me to work for, you know what I'm saying? To really just be able to reach the people, reach the community, reach the hood as best I can.
Right.
I'm just do my thing,
That's
do
right,
the best
you
I
do,
can. You know what I'm saying?
They definitely need something to do.
Yeah.
Like I say, this shit here all over. Everywhere you go, these jitterbugs they just blowing, man. It's like this shit is, like you say, like it's like they ain't seen enough death to be scared of it. You know what I'm saying? And the fact, like, every city you go in, it's the same thing. That's
Same
crazy,
thing.
dog. So they definitely need more
Guidance.
people, more
need
people to
guidance.
step up, guidance.
And I know the
You know what
shit
I'm
get
saying?
boring and they get tired, and niggas don't see no change. The dudes
Right.
that be out there trying, you gotta
Right.
keep going, bro. You
Keep
gotta
going.
keep trying. You can't stop at all.
Nah,
One life saved
That's-
is better than
that's
no life saved. You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying?
say this too. To all the when it comes to the politics in these cities, we talking about the city mayors and all that. The damn, my mind there was the city mayors,
City council.
the council.
Yeah.
You know, all of them that's up on that board. Man, y'all got to let people in the city that's trying to help change stuff, let them change it. Because coming from the top, y'all really be in the way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be in the way of a lot of stuff. And the fact, like, if you know a person trying to be positive and put out a message to these jits, you as a city councilor, mayor, or whatever,
Politician.
if you can help. All that, because at the end of the day, y'all don't live where we live. Y'all really don't understand that. Y'all just doing what y'all do. But at the end of the day, some of these cities, man, these city commissioners and all that, y'all really be getting in the way, right? Stopping shit that should happen, right? That y'all don't allow to happen. Y'all put up all this red tape. Y'all got 100 excuses and reasons. Listen, man, y'all got to help. You know what I'm saying? All that sitting behind the desk and going home on a whole nother side of the city. At the end of the day, if y'all can help, y'all need to help. Cause that would really be, you know, y'all charging for the park. Y'all charging for this. Oh no, you can't do that. Then you gotta talk this. It's too much politics. And these children still dying. Shit still happening, you feel me? Y'all ain't gonna go to none of these funerals. Y'all don't even know these people. But if you in a position as a city commissioner or whatever the case may be, stand on business before you get elected and when you do get elected. That's my message to that. Because I done had issues with a lot of city commissioners here and there, you know, especially when you trying to do something positive for the city. Like, damn, man, y'all gonna just put up all this red tape. Y'all gonna do this. Now you got to stop this. Man, come on, man. Y'all help. Y'all get the money. Y'all don't tell nobody about the money. Y'all tell your cousins and nephews and shit. Yeah. And when we find out that the money is all gone, y'all got to start that, man.
Yeah, it's a money thing.
Yeah,
that's what I said earlier, man. Everybody want to line their pockets. They don't give a damn about the ending results. But I'm going to tell you straight up. Duck. I'm talking about God is real, and I'm a strong believer now because everything that He's told me to do, and I've been obedient. Everything been falling in place like it should, and I can feel the change. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And Boss Week, this was created because my brother had to be a sacrifice of lamb. Right. And it's a lot more that's gonna come with this that we're gonna do. We're building a program to teach kids on a regular financial literacy, not just Boss Week. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about they're gonna go through this school and graduate. Mm-hmm. All that. I got my people writing the curriculum now. Right. And I ain't waiting for their money. Right. I'm going hard, bro. That's real. It's a dude in Albany, Georgia. I've been trying to tap in with. I gotta get his name. I know what you're talking about. He got a school over there. Mm-hmm. And that boy's serious. He told the dude on CNN or whatever that dude. Yeah, Roland Martin. Told him, man, he ain't finna wait for nobody. Yeah, he chopped him up. You know what? I seen that interview, and I see people don't understand. Like I say, a lot of time, man, these dude, Roland Martin. I'm gonna say this out my mouth on my podcast. You full of shit, bro. To sit there and go against this man, and see, that's what I'm talking about. I just said that it's like the politicians. Yeah. Why would you sit here and he chopped you up too? Yeah. That's why I love. He stood on business. He didn't get out of line and then. But why would you speak about a system that's been here forever, before you was born, and didn't work? While you was born, the shit ain't working. And when you gone, it ain't gonna work. This man trying to change and do something totally different, which he did, and I double salute him for that. But you sat on your show, got your ass chewed up in the fact that you was going against the man. Yeah. That shows where you really at. See, do what I call like motherfuckers like that, man. They just money grabbers, man. They don't care about no damn body. Uncle Tom. You know what I'm saying? Uncle John, he don't give a shit about us. You know what I'm saying? You got your little show or whatever, man, and you ain't even trying to hear what the guy trying to say. And that dude politely gave him the business. Chopped his ass up. He politely gave him the business, man. Definitely. No lie. I salute him for that, man. Yeah, I double salute him for that. I'm trying to find him on my thing, man, because I know exactly who you was talking about. I was just about to say, I was finna say, if this thing don't pop up, boy, they got them satellites up there trying to stop the business. Hey, man. See my dog. Yeah. What his name is, I want to say his name, bro, because I salute him. What his name is? Yeah, I double Marcus J. Cawthorn. That's him? Yeah, gotta be him, man. Double salute to him. It's the new, his thing is to my rolling my side right there talking all that shit. This man trying to change the situation. Oh, New Emerging Kings is his. New Emerging, New Emerging Kings. New Emerging Kings. Hey, man. Double salute to you, bro. Double salute, my dog. Keep it up. I see you got him with the boxing gloves on too. Okay, right. I definitely want to holler at him because I'm talking about that's the mentality I got, man. Let's fight. Right. Not only to throw them hands, let's fight for better. Let's fight for our people. Let's fight to teach our people how to buy land and houses and commercial buildings. Come on, dog. How to use credit. The sky rises, nigga. Them folks coming through here buying everything in my city, bro. Yep. Think I'm finna no. Gotta get a little piece of that. Got to. That's crazy, man. Cause goddamn, like I say, man, that's what it is. It's always been a financial literacy situation, man. We just wasn't. We didn't know. You know, like I said, a lot of shit. If we knew then what we know now, would have did a lot of stuff differently. So that's why I double salute you for trying to get to these jits before it's too late. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we damn sure need more of that in every city. But like I say, if you know somebody in your city, man, they trying to help, man, ain't nothing for you to say, man, here come $20 to go toward whatever you doing for the jits. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I come help out for an hour. Whatever you could do, because at the end of the day, bro, if we don't do it, that shit don't get done. Don't get done. We gotta initiate it. Got to. And you gotta continue to. You gotta show that you give a fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't. keep up the good work. You want to do it just to show you did something.
Right.
You know, a little back to school, and then you wait a whole another year to do it. That shit ain't nothing.
Right.
Go gather them jits up, man. You be spending money on everything. Yeah, go rent an old school bus. Put them on the school bus. Take them to the bowling alley.
Right.
Like we do we take them to the bowling alley, balling with both bosses. Let them holler at some of the NFL players. Find out what they got on their mind.
Right.
Because ain't nobody talking to them.
Ain't nobody talking to them,
You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
So, you know, just growing up how I did, I understand, like, when you got an absent daddy and your mom and them young, you going from this family to that family, dog.
Yeah.
It leaves you with some trauma.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have the type of grind that you got, I got, bro had, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, nigga, we got to get it. We got to get in the paint. We got to get up out this shit.
Right,
Our slogan was, we got to hustle to stop hustling.
Right.
We can't keep doing this shit because they call it a game for a reason.
For real.
Either win or you motherfucking lose.
You better have an end game, and you better have the right chick.
You feel what I'm talking about?
So, and I'm telling you off experience, like, you know, back then, you know, nigga was, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, if I knew then, I know now. Like I say, look, man, you better have the right chick if you're gonna have a chick. You better have an end game. You feel me?
That's right.
And I promise you, bro. Like I always say, if you in the streets and there's 5 of y'all need to huddle up at least once a month and speak and talk. Y'all need to know if this happened, this gonna happen. If this happened, you shut the hell up, this gonna happen. Y'all gotta pay dues.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta look out for each other. It's just like the Italians. You can't just do what you wanna do. You just can't go whack a bitch.
Yeah.
You gotta get permission, cause when it's beef, ain't no money made. So at the end of the day, bro, y'all just got to start paying attention to those who done been where you trying to go. Like you coming, like I say, man, you coming, I'm gone. You gotta understand that. So if it's that, like I say, sometimes you gotta do wrong to do right. You gotta be a Robin Hood. But I'm telling you now, bro. Why look at here? Why they don't never talk about the other side of that shit? Cause there's a lot of niggas right now in prison ain't coming home. There's a lot of niggas dead and gone. Yeah. It's a whole lot of shit. So hey, when you roll them dice, you gonna roll them and hold them. So
you might crap out, nigga.
You better, you might crap out.
But I like that what you said though, Duck, about get 5 of your homeboys, man. Y'all get together and huddle up. But you know what they need to huddle up on though? Nigga, learn how to look at your credit score. Learn how to work that bitch up.
Yeah.
It's this app called Identity IQ. You're gonna pay $30 a month, but that bitch gonna give you $1 million worth of protection for one from the dark web, and it's gonna also show you all 3 credit bureaus. Just, when you get it, you swipe, you can see Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. All 3 of them numbers, and then it's gonna stroll down where you can see everything that's on your shit and your history of where you live. All that shit pop up.
Everything.
And then at the end of it, it's gonna give you all the phone numbers to all your creditors.
Right.
Whether you owe them or you don't owe them.
Right.
So those phone numbers are numbers that you can call and say, hey, I need you to take this off my credit, or send them a letter, or whatever. Or you got the address or whatever, because you gotta. If you got a lot of shit on your credit, you got to do the due diligence to get that shit off of one. And then you got to add the trade lines.
Right.
Trade lines, is 3 trade lines that creditors want to see. That's revolving credit. That's the credit cards. It's loans, like a car loan. They want open credit.
They want to know what you can do.
And mortgage. Yeah. The only way you're going to get over 850 is you're going to have a mortgage. Right. And they want to see if you've been keeping up. With all those 3 situations, just like the street, if a nigga give you a brick and you bring all that bread back, nigga want to give you 2 of them bitches.
Clean.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what we used to do? Now that you said that, my brother taught me this. My brother would he'll you know, a nigga you trust, a nigga know you know, if you go to a nigga say, man, let me or put it like this, let me borrow 50, 20, let me borrow 20 bands. Nigga know you good for it. Yeah. And I'm gonna bring it back next week, Thursday.
Put some interest on it.
Take the same 20, bring it back Monday. Yeah. In a different bag. Yeah. All right, here you go, bro. I brought that earlier. You ain't touched it, you ain't used it, but you building your credit. Trust. you building your faith. Nigga know, boy, that nigga there, boy. You can't find too many niggas. And he gonna talk good about you. Right. Other niggas gonna want to give you a bag. Right, exactly. And I mean, you know, if it's in you, like I tell a nigga, if it ain't in you, it ain't coming out you. It's like if you ain't that type of dude, ain't nothing nobody could do. You just ain't, it ain't in you. You ain't cut from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Yeah.
I see a lot of niggas, man, make a lot of dumb mistakes, man, and it over dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all niggas gotta be able to control your emotions, man.
Yeah.
Understand, niggas step on your left shoe, shit, stick the right one out, and you can step on this bitch too. I don't give a fuck, it's just a shoe.
It's just a shoe.
But I done seen niggas
crash out.
Yeah, man, I'm talking about crash the fuck out. So,
yeah.
But yeah, man.
We got into this good shit. We were talking about the boxing match. We got into the other good shit, which is cool.
Hey, man, get on it.
But what you were getting at, I'm going to get at it. Y'all got a little dude running around here named Dog Man. I don't know why they call him Dog Man. Need to call him Puppy Boy. A Poodle Man or something like that. I don't know. And I messed with him, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, me and Dog Man, I did my first fight, 2017. I whooped this guy, whooped him bad. First fight, I didn't know how to breathe in the boxing ring, but I won. Second year, 2018, I fought Young Cash. Young Cash gave me a run for my money. But guess what? He didn't know he was George Foreman's.
Right.
Every time I hit him, he had long dreads. And
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my little dog. Now we live in the same little, you know, high-rise jive right now. You know what I'm saying? We went running yesterday. We went running before I came to Orlando.
Dog.
2019. This guy, y'all call him Dog Man. He called himself the mayor of Orlando. We supposed to fall in 2019. He ain't show up. He ain't show up, dog. He blamed it on the hurricane was coming towards Orlando that time. I said, look, dog, this Florida. The hurricane gonna change courses. Right. But he said, nah, bro, we gonna mess up some money. Right. I'm like, all right, bro. I'm telling you how slick he is, though, right? This is why I call him Houdini. It was a Boss Week event, right? I got to fly you to show it, 2019. Look on my page, right? He said, man, I said, I went ahead and agreed. Okay, let's cancel it. The weather gonna be bad. Hurricane on his way. I say, he say, all right, bet. I said, okay, go ahead and do yours, and I'll go ahead and do mine. He was like, nah, you do it because this Boss Week is your thing. You gotta be the of it. I went for the banana in the tailpipe. So I went on there and I said, show got to be canceled. I'm gonna postponed. We're gonna let y'all know further when it is. Woo. As soon as I got on mine and posted it, he got on his and said, "See that? I told you he didn't want to fight. He wanted to cancel. I ain't want to cancel it. Talking about a hurricane." I said, "He got me. He got me." I've been trying to get Dog Man in the ring since 2019. Right. I think we got us the contract 2025. 6 years later. I think he was trying to wear me down, thinking, oh, he gonna get old. When he get old, and that's when I get in there. We pulled the fight July 13th. He called me on the way. You ain't fight on your time. I got this going on, that going on. So what you saying? I got to get conditioned. We ain't in the ring but 9 minutes. 9 minutes, we getting in the ring. Matter of fact, if we get in the ring, Dog Man, both of us win. Because we doing it for a greater cause. We doing it for the kids out there to just say, man, y'all just watch out. But put some respect on it. That's what we call it. Put some respect on it. Please. That's what we screaming to the YNs out there. Put some respect on it. So just watch out for the kids. If y'all got to do it with some respect. That's the slogan of the fight. Right. So it look like we're gonna have a date. It might not be on the 13th, July 13th. But he called me.
Going down.
But dog, man, I'm gonna tell you, everything going on paper. And if you renege this time with that Houdini shit, whatever we agree to on that check got to come to me. It's gonna have to be an act of God. When we put this contract together, and you renege again, you get ghosted again, in that contract gonna say you gotta pay me whatever it is we were talking about fighting for. But you know what I'm gonna do with the money, dog, man? I'm gonna bust that money down, and I'm gonna give it to the families of those kids who lost their life in a senseless gunfire. That's my blessing. That's how I get my blessing. That's my goal. I know you like to line your pockets, because you're a dog, and dogs like to eat. But I'm telling you, dog, man, you're in trouble. When you step in that ring, you getting it for the old and the new, the ugly and the pretty, the fat and the skinny. But you in trouble. I love you too, nigga. I love you too, nigga. You know that, right?
And they're gonna be epic. You know, both of y'all my dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I love the message, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Boss week, baby.
I love the message.
Boss week.
Boss week is going down.
Yeah.
Definitely, man. I know you got to get up out of here, man. I know you got another radio interview to do. You on your grind. I love that shit, man. That's why I be telling niggas, man, time in equals time out. The more you put in it,
bro.
the more you get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything you want to say, man, before we get off here, anything you want to close it out with, man, let these folk know.
Ooh, man. Hey, man, I just want to say, man, please, get a relationship with God, whatever your higher power is. I don't judge. Get a relationship with him and let him drive. Don't get mad if you make a left and that ain't the way you want to go. That's the way you're supposed to be. I had to learn that. You know what I did, Duck? I put in my head, I always wanted a Rolls Royce Cullinan, right? I got a little Wraith. That's cool. That's the one you drive. You're supposed to drive that. But the Cullinan, you're supposed to have a driver. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't supposed to drive that. It don't even look right with you driving that shit.
Right.
You're supposed to be sitting in the back seat of that. They got recliner chairs.
Right.
And they got a little thing that flip down where you can put your little shit on, you can work your laptop. You're supposed to be in the back seat. So I said I got me in my mind, spiritually, I got me a money green Rolls Royce Cullinan. And I picture myself giving the keys to God. And I jump in the back seat and I recline. And I say, hey, man, whichever way you want to go,
right,
that's where I want to go.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if it's $1 billion to the right. It ain't nothing but a bag of paper to the left. Long as God driving, it's something written on that paper.
Right.
That's gonna be more than that $1 billion.
Right.
It just looked like that's the better way to go.
Right.
And then when you accept it and you digest it and you be obedient and you walk on faith, everything falls in place like a puzzle.
That's the purpose. It's the only purpose, man.
And that's what happened with this. When I finally figured it out, this the 13th anniversary, and I really got the full blueprint. My relationship with God, my nigga, my mama can't break that up.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
If they say my mama had to go to jail for 6 years, or my relationship with God, I have to tell my mom, you didn't do your time. I seen some commissary. Cause I ain't even mess this relationship up with God.
Straight up.
I'm sorry, I love you, but I ain't nothing but 6 years, man.
Right. You
nothing but 6 years. I ain't fucking up my relationship with G.O.D. You hear me?
Right.
Cause G.O.D. is my D.O.G. That's why they can't mess with me. You hear me?
Right.
And I'm letting dog man know too, boy, you better find some God, cause you're gonna need it. You're gonna need some God in your life, man. I don't know if you got the dog, the dog God, you better go on and lock him in, cause boy, when you get in that ring, whenever you give me a date, oh my God, dog, man, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for you, bro. But yeah, that's what it is.
This is, man, going down, man. Like I said, I love the message, man. Both of them are dogs. I got the damn show beat up, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, the message is the biggest thing, man. That's the name and lights right there, that message. So I'm glad to have you on, bro. You know what I'm saying? This is the PapaDuck podcast. Y'all already know what time it is, man, how we rock. You feel me?
Hustle House.
We'll get them in. So straight up, Hustle House. Ain't no more some Florida shit right now. But listen, man, make sure y'all lock in. Make sure y'all tune in. Also, don't forget, man. Do not forget Cousin Frank. Don't forget that. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, man.
Let me get one of them cards. Can you put that in the camera?
Yeah, make sure y'all tune in.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can see it good enough, but make sure y'all tune in.
Yeah, it's a little barcode on there too if y'all can see it.
Uncle Frank, man, y'all just go type that in.
Yeah.
Hit the barcode.
Yeah.
And y'all lock in, man.
Right.
Y'all already know, like I tell y'all, man, it's your boy PapaDuck, Frank, on this motherfucker. And you already know, like I tell you, boy, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. We'll get with y'all on the next one, man.
Amen.